Let's hit the streets now. Benjamin Akakpo is out there. A lot of security concerns this week, and he is trying to figure out what people are thinking and what measures they are personally putting in place. So over to you, Benjamin Akakpo. Okay, so that's Benjamin Akakpo. We see him, but he cannot hear us. I see that he has some people with him getting ready to have this conversation on security. Such a huge subject matter, isn't it? This week on Monday, there was the shocking incident of the gunning down of a police officer who was offering protection to a bullion van, a vehicle, not bullion really, that was transporting cash. There was also a woman, an innocent bystander, who was also shot dead. There's the driver of the vehicle who is in a very critical condition now. Let's join Benjamin Akakpo.
Security situation here, kunkum nipa man for the bike, so robberies, police for the name. What they were saying?
Yeah, when it comes to the security issue. Oh, when it comes to the security issue in Ghana, yeah, and when it comes to the percentage given it to this government, I can say he has done great.
Based on what statistics? Where are you getting your facts from?
Okay, fine. Yeah, I cannot go so details and say this and this that they have done. But when it comes to the issue of security, right, they have done a lot that we cannot degrade them. We cannot limit what they have done. You see the point? But you see, to me as individual, when I look at, when I look at what is going on now, I'm not happy. Not because something has happened to me, but it has happened to others. So when it happened to others, means it has happened to me. Yeah. So what they are doing today, I'm not happy.
So you're not
in looking of what has happened, the armed robbers and other things, to me it's not good. Even their police people, I think they are doing easily job. At times when you see them outside, even see them holding a torch, stopping cars, it has an easily job that they are doing. But when it comes to armed robbery, they are not doing it. So, and I hear government alleging some strategy to the security, that this is the strategy they have to perform. But in looking of what is going on, I don't see, not that they didn't anything, but I don't see, because there are still people are still robbing.
Okay, so how are you protecting yourself as a citizen? How are you protecting yourself?
Yeah. But see, because of the strategy the government said they are sledged. But when it comes, so I want the security people. I'm bringing the ideas or the admonish to them that if we want the security people to guide the whole nation, it means that they have to have a team, that this is the strategy for these people, or we are making this a strategy of this attention to these people alone. We are not going to attempt or go and do anywhere. We are eye on this robbery alone.
All right. So thank you, Ernest. So we need to focus on the security situation as far as the armed robbers are concerned. We have another, someone who is going to be expressing himself on this matter. We are Juma Waha. We are Juma on Potem Haden away.
I'm a vendor Waha.
Okay.
We can't executive Waha. I can say vendors association executive make a hobby.
Okay, intino niema ya kokoso ye kunkum nipa ye wiwe nipa niema ne na sefo no wodwen wo say
me first of all no metimi aka say ye bema abusua a o ma hwere wo mo de hye no ya akọ e wo sa asemu we hu because ade bia e beba no owuo de me fin say enye adepa wo say ye nyina ye didi agro but ya futuo no so bekwa ma ye security men no a ye no wo mo ye wo Ghana ha no because I say ade we koso a anytime armed robbers approaches police I say bank and now this bullying van. This is not the first time. Anytime Ombe approach Ombia, they keep police and they go free. I don't understand because who, as a policeman, they give you arms to protect. And a place no so nika na wakotinamun. Wouldn't him say this is what is happening? Say you be been there, you found kotraka. And you have to be serious and do your things. Say you are a policeman and you are protecting what you have. And just how got bullying van some of them are better than no relax what did you na say na kremu no watika nim then air condition bono. I think say and yet proper way in say sikana the amount you have to protect it to where they send you to. And I say baby I say fakon I was ultimate could do and only be my who's a policeman. Yo Matthias here moment ne ho so say police for nankasa no omo ne ma bia omuntimi nya ne baby to say body armor bulletproofing and then asefo ni na how nti enye enna ho falasa na emomu no vehicles nankasa no say omo ye armored eno no bi no ye nibi into ni na ha adwen na say wo as an individual no saying na wo bo ho ban nema ACC no how and na wo bo ho ban saying ha me na individual na de enti ne ye wo aban and also alpha police no into police na o ma said yes o mo boy ho ban enti ye ho ban bo no any akande no bebre enhye da eni ho me fin say enye na atoa so a na yem say aban ba o promise ba say the adro no ye besre aban no ne mpanimfo no any IGP no because police no mo so mo ye adwuma munya internal revenue is baby kakra enti adwuma na omo ye ne de na omo so di sika na ye boa wo police for na omo send them out no because we ntimi nka say police ni ko tra bullying van mu onko hwe sika onko tra bank enwe bank without bulletproof without a helmet without anything then wakotena hosa na wote hosa obeko no WhatsApp obeko enti any attempt bia beba ne so no ontimi nya hwe enti ye besre aban no ne IGP na ye be yiwu say behwe police no hwe say wo police na wo send them out no eniema betimi akoyie ama wo mo a even am robbers ba wo so a wo so betimi a protect wo yo ya da se wona ya twhwe nko ya o mask no so no wa hye why yes sir wa oh senior pacho share mask no why the twhwe nko mo pacho e feel say e feel Evans watch do na niema ACC no wo dwen ho say oh no mo sin there do enye say anonymous no I am we na cost too much but I dey make ka major can say police for now ya na say omu dey scare kwa na ba ko tena ka ni mo no eni say basa at least also banks for no say anonymous go krom and escasity do obi any briska into omu dey scare no ka to be no also mo pe ka be say ba ku dey change ba ku dey animu na bank no fifini na police ni tebe won alert ba police na mo dey scare ko obo won say bu no oteke no bo WhatsApp no to no esi ni chen ba na ka to li won say na ka some ministers na ko wi wa community ko no meto attack on ndini ndan say yes security na no mo security na we no mo ko bank na e lose ene ka am se meka on okay na IGP nso say Ghana ha no ana ewiase bebia ni ho a entawantawa na say crime ana say nema bisa no ensi just a heaven eno nso no odwen ho say oh ene anokura babia ni wa ade we ensi babia esi but ya have no and mo went on so into time ya na omu nya used to so be active but ko bi wo time ya no it be with Nigeria omu say say no we cost on time ya no my ready but ya say the near asa intervene na say na air starting so say fa ho adwene you say time ya no say ya be say alert am asade. So far, those we've been interacting with, we'll interact with one or two more, but so far, the general sentiment is that the police service ought to be doing more. The last speaker was saying that he agrees with the IGP that, in fact, no country is like heaven where there is no crime, and that more ought to be done, that all of us ought to be, ensuring that the police is doing more to protect us right in our communities. The first speaker was also saying, he was referring to the national security strategy that was launched recently. Maybe not directly related, but he was saying that that strategy must also fit into protecting the generality of the citizenry. Let's move on now and interact with one or two more people. Hello, morning.
Good morning.
What's your first name?
Medi Labi.
Labi?
Yeah.
Yo, now, someone's way you
very well.
Now, so the security situation, my name is Siano. Pacho Odwen who say Pacho wore mask there. Yeah, no I say am I why?
Yeah, no asha my. Yo, sebi. Entino, adwen channel, anything.
Me say, nya depa, the rate at which chronobono kosrono. So na me channel. It's as if say, you for no are always on top of the security personnel.
For
The robbers and as a no. And I think it's not the best. Because in recent times, you know, and not too long ago, even at Annie Circle, just opposite police headquarters, robbery cross, daylight robbery. So now, if in front of police headquarters, now say chronobobe koso, and then the robbers will go scot free. I think say the security services have to be up and doing.
Then you to me any aboy home buy.
Bond the say as citizens, you know, and you bet me about home buy. But the issue is that when we say Akron 4, when they plan ahead of their operations, and before baby operation, no, now omo survey BBA and san be omo opportunity. They are always ahead of us. And the young say boy home buy. One I say, okay, so oh, train am police na be home buy, and the debiano over the loser.
Security services, no, do you feel they are up to the task? Do you feel they are doing what we should expect?
They are, but I think say logistically, no, they are behind, if I should say so, because who are with them, the especially the police service, the ratio when I mention too wide for you to say bia ubenya be say police for be say bia o citizen re ayedoso saying the police for no boy who buy no
it is saying 1:800.
Hey, well, look at it. It's too alarming. So I think we have to employ more. But the issue is that employing so because sometimes we don't employ the right personnel. And that's where the issue comes in. Because sometimes where they're in Koto, you find robbers within the police service. So not only the police, I wouldn't want to single out the police, but within the security services. So they collaborate. They collaborate to what? To destabilize the nation or to destabilize the security of the state. So and say employ security personnel there, and as I say, you're very, 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 very careful. You look at the person's background. Sometimes you look. They say it's a party we have power. Whether they are carefully studied, we don't know. So and that is where I think say, as I say, the police we have to encourage them. Because to me, you don't have to criticize the police at all times. And the police before you say, you as a citizen, what are you doing? One can say then away.
As I'm say chatwa maybe say no IGP say ahanye heaven into crime ACR oboye hu bibi but ahanye heaven. What do you say?
I don't think it's a good comment for him to say so. I understand they say as for crime it's everywhere. So and even in the United States any more democratic the crime rate is high. So but you see when you say it's not heaven, what is the police doing? If you say it's not heaven, as if you say Abia, who born near maybe egu. As for we the citizens, we will cry because we know the police as our so what are you doing? Most of them meaning say sometimes they go around, they go to ghettos, arrest these hoodlums, they go and arrest them and all that. Later no, when you also know. You see, so yet we all know that these people are criminals. We also have to look at the judicial, yeah.
And so in a nutshell, he has been sharing quite a number of thoughts. And for him, one of the most important ones is that the security apparatus of our country, the Ghana Police Service, should live up to expectation. He was talking about one of those recent robberies around the CID headquarters and how right in front of, the headquarters of the Ghana Police Service, such a robbery could happen. He's also spoken about the fact that, well, individually, we all ought to protect ourselves, because it appears, looking at the police to citizen ratio, they cannot, take charge for everybody, and that we as citizens should also be willing to, look at our own security and take care of ourselves. In a nutshell, those are some of the thoughts. He also made mention of how we recruit people into our security establishments, especially the Ghana Police Service, and to make it devoid of politicization. Let's move on now and interact with a few more people. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Pacho mask no betimi asha mayanke be de pa ye da se. Pacho e saying?
Yeah, from Kwame Nyame.
Kwame Nyame. Na Kwame, inti nema na AC no wodwen ho saying security situation.
Oh, nema is the mobo. Because we share your Bema police near 40 years, you shoot to the sun, mobo. Mobo is say Ghana, you catch the mobo. A Jumana, you're going to post for Jumano, and your Juma be a head, by Jumana, you made my phones, they say. Because police for a pardon for too much. Obo police near our duty crap or book money in the park. Also, you need to duty crap for being more combo. Because of phone, I'm going to say, a CFL way. On my police for lines, I say, we say, if we want for them, I think all Nazis say, because money are down. Because all my government, all my and my for lines say, you call bank, say the same. And now the mechanic say, Anka, IGP Betty Manka. So that phone on go barras or no, said, you only may be and can you make sick room? Now, Mumwa, put for them. You got put for them, a drum of your crew, say, I must say, we'll go for object on my gaze. Post it you are, but you bribe. Post it you bribe, especially Oko Kasua. Post for the way we bribe or park the drivers for the end. Today, be one say, you go prison here, driver same. Post no about we Bob Yasum or Kasua because of bribing, but you know. But I did be power, mom, chief of staff, and your back home. No one move away from so that for our boras, Tamale, for your mom black because lockdown by no arm. We shall come in and lockdown, and Maconia are fine. Because yeah, they were working with the military and the police. Because what here and no more Yakumo be a child only more dear. And about saying, Musala garbage and say, also, was in the Condi air the palm, so I don't cancer, also, was for the home they black for Benedict. Because of the Omudi bribe. I first they no respect.
Sana Niparakai.
Yeah, okay, was a pa, but can so soon do a baby soon. Oh, you're right. Because police name Sebsebu Obejaka, no Aginiska. Obedi Tedro, no Aginiska. I say Caswadia, Omuchiwa, Omuju, 200 Ghana. What's it when a day, bear 1,000 Ghana city? 1,000 Ghana coffee, I know it. Say PRO or camp, PRO Tio Hecodesia. All your investigation, Uncle Caswa, MTT, no problem when you got a crossing. Because they are not working over there. Because they were free with the armed robbers. Uber police name Otibemo. Or the unrobbery no son. Satan, we should not to blame the IGP. IGP Enipa, Obre, and you're going to be man. Yes, we are one because all the Portugal big man police say we are robber. Let alone say, oh no, Catriano. But all the Portugal police near, or say no, they were not in charge to arrest. First of all, I don't want to be as a politics. But first of all, you're black for also no. And let's say that promoting.
Okay. Into where the Boniteo Maya, very briefly, Boniteo. I said moto no so ya de bokro no pi. And on what you say ya be na den. Boniteo.
Sir, what was some the politics. Because what to for no. They the same as the armed robbers. They use the motor to the rob. And they make planka and can ya register. Obi arrested of the point with uniform. Ya chiwa say own register am. You ever go court? They have found no. Say found this guy say about 300 million, 400 million, and 40,000 beer. But the big arrest of both by about 100 or 200. The next day we do position. No, it's no no.
Kwame Nyame, yeah, that's say no pay when they actually Kobo. And so Kwame Nyame has also been sharing his thoughts. Some of the focal issues he raised, that the security situation currently is worrisome, and that the security establishment cannot do it all. That we as citizens ought to help. But he made mention of a comment, unfortunate though it may be, passed by another person who seemed to be happy with what had happened in recent times in terms of that police officer who lost his life. And he was saying that part of the problem is the corruption of the police service, and that if they live up to expectation and are less corrupt, they will be able to do more of what is expected. Those are some of the thoughts that Kwame Nyame has been sharing with us this very morning, right here live from the Kwame Nkrumah Circle area. Handing over back to you in the studio, Mama V.
Well, thanks a lot, Benjamin Akakpo, live from Circle, with what people are thinking about, and security certainly has been on our minds.